Hi, I'm Carrie Hinshaw, and I am here with Dan Sherry, the superintendent of North Spencer. And he's going to tell us a little bit about what's going on in the school system. So first of all, we are going to see if you could tell us a little bit about your background.
Well, my background, my mother was a elementary education person, a teacher. I went into education. My first teaching job was at Jasper, and I was there for 14 years. In 2003, I came to Heritage Hills to become the principal. Was the principal for 4 years, then came over here to the central office for 3 years as an assistant superintendent, and now this is going on my 8th year as a superintendent at North Spencer.
So how many years is that total in North Spencer?
I have no idea.
That's a while.
15.
15.
This is year 15. Yeah.
So what did you teach when you weren't teaching?
I was a middle school science teacher.
Science. I
Coached
didn't know,
baseball.
so I just was curious.
I coached baseball, football, and basketball assistant-wise, never a head coach,
Okay.
and taught middle school science.
Oh, well, that's... And you thought engineering, you're science.
Yeah, there you go.
So in regards to the school system, North Spencer does great with the school system. It seems like their scores continue to do good year after year. I don't know the ratings exactly how they work, but I think they call it an accountability rating now.
Yep.
As a whole, can you just tell us a little bit about that?
So North Spencer as a corporation has been a letter grade of A since the accountability system started.
Okay.
And that's a common accumulation of all 6 of our schools. So we're proud of that, but we are very cautious about not wanting to be a school corporation. It's all about grades or all about scores. We're very, very interested in educating the whole child.
Yeah, making them well-rounded and not just about what
Right.
the test score was.
Right, and we've had to make decisions in the past about program elimination and with budget cuts and things, and we've really worked hard to keep highly certified teachers in even our fine arts and our elective class areas.
Yeah, well, it's important, and they do a great job at Heritage Hills. I mean, with all those different classes that aren't just your math, your science, and stuff like that. In regards to the projects, what's North Spencer working on? I see that the high school has a little construction going on.
So in 2018, all of our debt would come off of our basically mortgage payment, and so 3 years ago we began to make plans for future development. Last year we added a cafeteria onto Christney Elementary School and David Turnham Elementary.
Yeah, I saw the David Turnham.
This year we're working on an addition to the west side of the high school where we're going to add a choir room and a main entrance to the gymnasium that will house restrooms and concessions and things like that historically have not been the easiest to find for guests. So we're trying to make that a little bit easier and better for our parent-student pickup points. Mm-hmm. So basically the whole west side of the school parking lot from the football stadium to the school is going to be totally revamped this summer.
Okay.
So it's exciting.
So are they going to lose parking, or is that going to just add more parking?
We're going to have less parking.
Okay. I was curious because I saw it coming out.
Yeah, and so we're making plans to offset that as well. But with our falling enrollment, unfortunately, we're not going to be short on spaces. We just won't have as many as we've had before.
Okay. I guess just for people that may not know the school board, why don't you give an introduction of who's actually on the school board and a little bit maybe when you meet and how all that process works.
Well, we have a very professional, progressive, forward-thinking school board. They're very good about allowing teachers to teach, and so we're really appreciative of that. Our board president is Elaine Dobbins-Speck.
Okay.
Our vice president is Lori Gogol. Our secretary is Don Detzer, and then our other 4 board members are Clint Coleman, Brian Galehausen, Annie Oxley, and David Weininger.
Okay.
And we meet on the 2nd and 4th Monday at 7:00 p.m.
Okay. And if you have any concerns, or you just come to that meeting, or do you have to
If you have concerns, you are to contact the superintendent's office, get put on the agenda so that we can at least have a spot for you on the agenda.
Okay. Well, good. Well, I really appreciate you doing this interview. The North Spencer School District as a whole, the teachers, the principals, the students, the parents, it really is made up of everyone, and it is a great place to sit. I send my kids here and do appreciate that.
Well, we're glad you do, Karen.
Well, thank you. So, I appreciate it again. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.